The month of May. So excited that I love this month, not only because it's Haitian Heritage Month, but I call it month of May because Haitian mothers, they get to celebrate, last Sunday they celebrate, and they also get to celebrate at the end of the month. And it's not only Haitian Heritage Month, it's also Miami Museum Month. So Miami Museum Month, if you join the Haitian Heritage Museum today, you get to see all the other museums, I guess, on the list. It's out there on the list for the month of May. It's only for the month of May. So that's a really good deal. So you get to go to MAM. Well, it's not MAM anymore. You get to go to PAM. You get to go to History Miami. You get to go to all the different museums just for free if you show your membership card. So that's a really good thing. And I'm really excited that we actually had the opportunity to actually do this exhibition called Toussaint Louverture. And this is the reason why you guys are here today, because I felt that, a lot of people, they think they know about Toussaint Louverture, but they really don't. And being a museum director, it's really important that we actually give people more wisdom and more knowledge and have different perspective. Because I think sometimes we get so caught up in the old perspective about Toussaint Louverture that we kind of miss the intricate details of who this man is. You can call him Toussaint Louverture the opener. They call him Breda. There's a lot of different names. I call him my personal international hero because I think he was just so impactful to the world. So we're going to discuss that today. So again, thank you guys so much for coming because I know there's so many things to do tonight throughout the whole month, and you guys chose to come here, so I really appreciate that. So thank you so much. So before I get started, I would like to actually introduce the two different speakers tonight. Well, it's going to be a panel. It's going to be a great discussion, and I call it like old school and new school because again, I think for us to keep on learning, we need to have different perspectives. And if we have just one type of perspective, it's not going to be, I'm not saying it's not correct, but we kind of get stagnated and we can't grow. So tonight I want to introduce King Keno, oh my God, Kevin Kevin, I'm sorry. King Keno, that came out. Kevin King, his real name is Kevin Dorval, wears many hats. He's a writer, he's a mentor, he's an inspirational speaker, a filmmaker, an internet marketing consultant, and host of the King Kevin Show. Mr. Dorval is the CEO of the internet marketing web design company called Skyview, Created Circles LLC, that caters to authors, entrepreneurs, independent film producers, and small businesses around the world. His first book, The Courage to Believe, is an inspirational autobiography of how God helped him overcome many mountainous adversities in his life. He spends much of his time reading African history books, volunteering as a mentor, or at his church in the Fort Lauderdale, empowering the youth to dream big and to host workshops at different organizations around the country as a keynote speaker. Currently working on his second book, I love this title, 7 Types of Queens That King Desires. I love it. I can't wait to get a copy. You can do your book signing here. Amen. And the highly anticipated motivational documentary, The Courage to Believe. I think that's also another awesome book. So which will be released in 2015. So hopefully you've got them all done because it's right around the corner. Because I'm in my process of writing my book and I'm late. And basically he's saying he has plans of opening a library in Haiti in the future. His motto, I refuse to be denied by my destiny. I refuse to be denied my destiny. So give it up for King Kevin. Come on, take a seat. Alrighty then, I'm going to put my glasses on because the print is very small on there, so I have to see that. Jean-Claude Exuvien. Jean-Claude Exuvien, I know him as Metzin. As a child, I used to hear him on the radio with Claude Charles. I always like to tell people a little tidbit story is that I went to school with his daughter, and I actually saw her for the first time in a long time because I had to track him down because it was like everybody who was supposed to be on this panel, they had like some kind of emergency, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't operate like that. And he kind of scolded me in a very nice way and telling me that we don't operate like that. And I understand, but I'm so happy that he's here. But he is basically an icon in the Haitian American community, in the Haitian community, and I'm going to read his bio also. Jean-Claude Exuvien was born in Pétionville, Haiti on December the 20th, 1937. He earned a Bachelor of Arts degree at the State University of Haiti from the School of Anthropology and the School of Economics, and also received his doctorate honoris at Casa Cuisa, is that a typo? Dr. Honoris Cusa, I'm saying that right, from Jean Price Mars University of Port-au-Prince. During his professional career in Haiti, he has served the academic community for almost a decade as a professor of social science and notably institutions in Port-au-Prince, such as Lycée Ingénieur Firmin, I'm pronouncing that correct, Firmin, College Girard Gorge, Bourg, Centre Culturel Canado, Haitian, and was a principal at College W, Pierre-Louis. Mr. Exilien was also a television actor and was the founder of the National Theater of Haiti. He later migrated to Miami with his wife and his 2 daughters in 1977, becoming one of the early settlers of Little Haiti. With a representing of being a prolific speaker and historian, he soon became known as Médecin. And Médecin is like owner of gossip, of owner of news. I don't want to say gossip. What is it?
There is news.
There is news. I always say
master.
Master. Okay, the master of news. So he was the master of Zen. A popular host on the radio show Haiti and the Caribbean. Since his arrival to Miami to the present, he has devoted his life to serving his community and notable roles such as a child advocacy specialist at Haitian Refuge Center, family service supervisor, director adult literacy ACAD, family counselor at UMJM Community Health Center, and health educator, literacy instructor, Center for Haitian Studies, and director and instructor for Center of Information Orientation, to name a few. So you guys kind of have almost parallel lives, old school, new school. So this is going to be great. So without further ado, please give a warm South Florida Zen welcome to South Florida Exilien. Alrighty, so basically what we're going to do, we're going to start our panel discussion. And these 2 guys are very well respected in their right. And I'm so happy that we're going to have these 2 contrarian, I guess, discussion about Toussaint Louverture. So we're going to start with the first question. And let's pose to both of you guys. Toussaint Louverture to you. Please explain to me, Médecin, Toussaint Louverture, his impact in the world, the Americas, and specifically in Haiti. I know it's a jam-packed statement, question, but just synopsis it in 5 minutes if you can.
Wow. It's very difficult to talk about Toussaint Louverture in 5 minutes. Because Leslie Manigat, who is a very great intellectual, a professor of history in Haiti, a former president of Haiti, he wrote a book. The title of the book is 12 Facets of Genius of Toussaint Louverture. 12 facets. So, in 5 minutes, it's impossible to talk about Toussaint.
Make it simple.
I could choose a few. And another French historian who used to teach history of the colonization in La Sorbonne in France, he said in his book, one of his books about Toussaint Louverture, he said, Toussaint Louverture was less than God, but more than a man. Did you read that? Toussaint Louverture was less than God, but more than a man. So that another form to say, like Professor Manigat, we talk about 12 facets of Toussaint Louverture. I can choose Toussaint Louverture as a military strategist, because a lot of historians, like Aimé Césaire from Martinique, like Gragnon Lacoste, who published a book 170 years ago. They said Toussaint Louverture use the tactic of guerrilla and conventional war to stop the French army, and Toussaint Louverture created this type of warfare, guerrilla, because the soldiers of Napoleon Bonaparte in 1802 thought it would be very easy for them to catch Toussaint Louverture in Saint-Domingue and to establish slavery in Saint-Domingue. But if you read some letters from those soldiers, from the General Leclerc to Napoleon Bonaparte, in their letters they said it's a strange what they found in Saint-Domingue. It's not, Saint-Domingue is not Europe. You have to get good legs to be able to fight in Saint-Domingue, you know? So that's what we call guerrilla. It was not a conventional war, but guerrilla. Guerrilla is very different. And some historians say, for example, Toussaint Louverture learned guerrilla a tactic from Spain. I disagree with them because Spain used guerrilla in 1808 when Napoleon Bonaparte invaded Spain in 1802, put his brother Joseph at the tour of Spain. But Toussaint Louverture used guerrilla before that in 1802. So I cannot say the Spain, the Spaniards were the first to use a guerrilla. I think you have to say it's the guerrilla was created by Toussaint Louverture, because that's the type of tactic he used to stop the French army. And I have a good bibliography here, because I didn't know if even that's the kind of the style is going to use to talk to you, because I have a bibliography, because when I'm in a classroom I give always a bibliography, because you have to read. The teacher cannot tell you all the things, you know, and I tell my students sometimes, I quote William Benton, who say, if you want to get it through education, you have to read a lot of kind of books. So I have 5 good books there, history books about Toussaint Louverture. If you want to know more about Toussaint Louverture, you have to read those books. You have some in English and some in French. But in English you have a book, if you want to, because it's a very important, I can, Night of Fire. The Night of Fire is written by historian American Martin Ross, R-O-S-S. It's about Toussaint Louverture. The whole book is about Toussaint Louverture. And the second of the Black Jacobins, a very popular book about Toussaint Louverture, the Black Jacobins. Black Jacobins. And another one, Toussaint Louverture by Aimé Césaire. Aimé Césaire, the great writer from Martinique. He died maybe 8 to 9 years ago, a great intellectual, very well known internationally, Aimé Césaire. And his book is a classic about Toussaint Louverture. The title is Toussaint Louverture by Aimé Césaire. C-E-S-A-I-R-E, Césaire. And the last one, History of Toussaint Louverture by a great Haitian historian, Paul Sanon, in three volumes. So in these four books, you can find the whole Toussaint Louverture. So here in Miami, for example, we, in 1989, we call a school after Toussaint Louverture. Vous avez Toussaint Louverture Elementary School in 59th Street. and Toussaint Louverture Elementary School. We have a statue of Toussaint Louverture on 62nd Street, a statue of Toussaint Louverture. Last year, for example, the principal of Toussaint Louverture Elementary School, because I was there, I suggested them to organize something to let the students know who Toussaint Louverture was on May 28th, because that's the anniversary of Toussaint Louverture. They put 43, it's May 20, 46. Okay? So every last year and this year they are going, according to the principal of the school, they are going to organize another party May 28th for the anniversary birth of Toussaint Louverture, May 28th. So you have a school named after him and a big statue on 62nd Street. In Haiti, that's the same situation. Toussaint Louverture is considered as the greatest black man in the world history. No discussion about that, because he had 12 facets, and according to Charles-André Julien, he was less than God, but more than a human being, Okay.
Okay, well that was good. That was a nice little intro. I'm gonna get back to you, Medzin, because you said he had 12 facets and you only talked about one.
One.
You talked about that he was a military strategist and he was the one who